When I talk to moms who are so scared and so worried that they aren't going to survive to raise their children, I usually don't talk about myself, so this is kind of rare that I do share this, but sometimes it just feels like the only thing I can pull out, which may be helpful, is to say a little about my own experience. And sometimes then I talk about how when I was initially diagnosed with breast cancer in 1993, I was a single mom and had one child who was only 11 years old at home, who had really no connection with her biological father. And so I was, like you, scared to death that I was not going to live to raise her and what would happen to her. And one of the things I did for myself was to pick goals and then to really visualize the goal. It wasn't just, I want to be at her wedding, but it was, I want to walk her down the aisle at her wedding. And I filled in all of the visual cues. So in my fantasy for decades, I knew exactly, didn't know quite what my dress was going to look like, but I knew pretty much what her dress was going to look like. And so I could fill that in. I would kind of imagine what the place would be. I would imagine what the people who were sitting there celebrating with us would be, what the music might be. I had all the details down so I could close my eyes and go to that moment. And I went there over and over again at the times that I was scared. And I have on my desk now a photograph of that moment as she and I were starting down the aisle at her wedding. And I show that picture sometimes to women when I tell this story about populate the moment in detail in your memory, and then you will have a photograph of that moment someday sitting on your desk.